Alright, so we left Bryce Canyon. Right now we're in an area called the Grand Staircase-Escalante National Monument. So it's sort of like a big protected area east of Bryce Canyon. We descended down to this canyon where it says this isn't a slot canyon, but it looks like one, where each canyon wall is about 5 feet apart, maybe 6 feet. Really narrow, really cool. Probably like 10 degrees cooler in here than it is in the sun. So there's a bunch of different slot canyons we're going to explore. This is just the first one. We'll see how it goes. Found another slot canyon. This one is called Peekaboo Canyon. And you can see everyone ditched their packs. We're going to do the same because we have to climb about 12 feet up to the opening. And it's likely going to get pretty narrow. So I'm just going to take this camera. Ditch the big cameras for now. If it's really, really cool, we'll come back and shoot some cool stuff, but we'll get some. All right, well, this is Peekaboo Canyon. As you can see, we're having to climb and like make our way through this crazy stuff. It's like a water ride without the water. Look at this. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. It's like a little hole I gotta crawl through. And you're gonna come with. Oh man, I'm crawling through. This is awesome stuff, man. This is cool. Isn't it crazy they let people like us do this stuff? Alright, I'm gonna keep going. So we're trying to find our way to a canyon called Spooky Canyon, which is supposed to loop around with the one we just did, the Peekaboo. And but this is what we're walking on. Like, we're out in the middle of the desert on like hard rocks. I guess they used to be a wash. It probably looks like it's a scorcher out, but it's actually not too bad. Probably high 70s, low 80s maybe. It's really not too hot at all, which is nice. Okay, so we couldn't find our way to Spooky Gulch going the way we did, so we had to backtrack, going back through Peekaboo Canyon. And check this out. Oh man, I'm glad I brought my Slim Fast. Look how narrow this is. This is probably like a foot or two separating. I'm going sideways. Oh my god. Oh yeah. That's cool. Alright, cool. And he went up and over. What did you think of getting lost in the desert?
We weren't lost. We just didn't know where we were going.
What'd you think of our scenic walk through the desert?
I hate you.
Alright, more video as we make our way out of the Peekaboo Canyon. Isn't this crazy? We were just talking about how insane it is that water forms this. It refuses to go straight, but it's got to make awesome little formations that then we try to wiggle through. So cool. Unfortunately, we don't have our big cameras with us, so this video is gonna be it. Guess I gotta get skinny again. So cool. Finally made it to Spooky Gulch, and it's even tighter than the other one. We're having to go in sideways, step by step.
Tiny long legs everywhere.
Yep. Spiders on the walls, hence the spooky name. There are sections here where like my back and front are rubbing at the same time. Pretty crazy. This is so awesome. And what's cool is that this place was never even on our radar before this trip. We only found out about it by talking to a ranger at Bryce Canyon, because we had pretty much done everything we wanted to do at Bryce. Talked to a ranger and they were like, oh man, well, you got to go to Escalante. Place is awesome. And yeah, she wasn't lying. This is pretty crazy. Look at this. Ooh.
This is a tripod worthy one.
Yep. Cool stuff. Alright, we are still going through Spooky. And you know what's really funny? Is we are in like Let's wait for the camera to expose. Yeah, see how narrow that opening is? Of course, the sun is straight overhead. But this one is awesome because it's ridiculous. It's like the most narrow thing. Oh, maybe not right in this section, but what we just went through was pretty crazy. Lots of climbing, wiggling, shimmying, dancing, you know, doing whatever we need to do to kind of get through this. But isn't this awesome? Look at this. This is unreal. Come on, camera. There we go. There's this guy. Okay, there we go. Kind of get a better sense of what this is like. Here's the floor. You can kind of see, like, there's 1 foot, there's the other. That's how wide we're going through. So it's like, you know, 1.5 feet, 2 feet wide. Pretty awesome. Okay, so we just came out of this section. I'm going to make this quick because I'm running out of room on this memory card. But now we're up to this section here. And check this out. There are huge boulders, like, right overhead that are just sort of suspended in the crack. 1, 2, there's a bunch right there. And then there's a bunch right there. And the opening is right there. Oh man, this is so awesome. I'm not worried at all about these things falling, but it's still sort of like disconcerting to know that there's, you know, 1,000-pound boulders right over your head. Pretty awesome. Alright, this is crazy. That's what's holding it. See that? It's held on by like a little inch. Same deal over there. Alright, I'm just gonna video while I go through this. Let's just do it. That's what champions are made of. Okay. Well, I've got to sort of climb my way through here. Maybe this way. Yep. The little guide map said most people are not going to be able to navigate the end of the spooky canyon. Luckily, we're not most people. We are epic road trippers that can do anything. Oh my god, that was cool. There's Verlander coming out. So cool. Oh. Got a little bit to go. Let's do it.